Let's examine how monitors review and verify documents created in clinical trials. Monitors help to ensure data integrity in clinical trials by following good documentation practices, or GDP. They must ensure that the data is attributable, legible, contemporaneous, original, accurate, complete, consistent, enduring, and available. These 9 attributes are shortened to the acronym ALCOA+CCEA. All essential documents, including source documents and case report forms, should be handled according to the ALCOA+CCEA standards. Let's further discuss each of these data attributes. Data recorded on case report forms is considered attributable if a monitor can verify its source. For example, source documentation, like medical records, should reflect who has collected the data, when the data was collected, and whose data has been collected. If information on a case report form needs to be changed, the investigator can make the changes or authorize another person to make the changes. All data changes must reflect information contained in the original source document. Take a moment to think about the steps a monitor should take in order to verify that clinical trial data is attributable. A monitor would review case report forms against the original source documents to verify that the information has been transcribed accurately by an authorized study personnel, as documented on the Delegation of Authority log. A monitor can verify this by reviewing who has entered data onto the paper or electronic case report forms and comparing the information to the Delegation of Authority log. Data is considered legible if it is readable and recorded permanently by means that allow for the data to be readable in the future. Take a moment to think about the steps a monitor should take in order to verify that the data is legible. A monitor verifies data legibility by ensuring that all data can be read. For example, if corrections to the data need to be made, the original data should be crossed out with a single line so that it remains readable, and the correct data should be recorded along with the date of the correction and the initials of the authorized personnel who made the correction. This way, all the original data is still legible, and the trail of changes can easily be followed. If ECRFs are used to capture study data, a monitor can ensure proper data corrections by reviewing the audit trail that captures the author, date, and reason associated with each change. Data is considered contemporaneous if it accurately reflects dates and times associated with its collection and recording. Take a moment to think about the steps a monitor should take in order to verify that data is contemporaneous. A monitor verifies that data is contemporaneous by verifying that it is recorded at the time that it is generated. For example, a blood pressure reading taken for a study should be recorded onto the source document when the reading is taken. If there is a delay in data recording, the monitor should find and note the reason for the delay and work with the study team to ensure that the data is captured in real time in the future. Data is considered original if it is the first record of the data. Take a moment to think about steps a monitor should take in order to verify that data is original. In order to verify that data recorded on CRFs accurately reflects original information, a monitor must compare it to its source document. If a monitor cannot find source documentation, the monitor must ask the staff to provide it. If the data cannot be supported with source documentation, like a blood sample report or MRI, it cannot be considered valid. Data is considered accurate if it exactly reflects the information found in source documents. Take a moment to think about steps a monitor should take in order to verify that data is accurate. A monitor verifies data accuracy by reviewing case report forms and ensuring this data has been accurately transcribed from source documents. Data is considered complete if all data is available to provide a complete picture of the study. Take a moment to think about steps a monitor should take in order to verify that data is complete. A monitor verifies completeness of data by ensuring all necessary information on case report forms is reported. Many ECRF systems check data for completeness by utilizing programmable edit checks. Monitors should follow up with sites regarding any missing fields in ECRFs. In addition, the monitor should examine the source documentation to verify that the information captured on the CRFs is not missing pertinent data. All data fields on case report forms, whether paper or electronic, must be filled in with verifiable data or marked not applicable, abbreviated to N/A. Data is considered consistent if it is in the same format for all participants and for all entries. Take a moment to think about the steps a monitor should take in order to verify that data is consistent. A monitor verifies data consistency by ensuring that all data is reported in the same format and with the same units for all participants across different sites, visits, and workbooks for the entire study. Again, ECRF systems should automatically check for consistency, but monitors will still need to verify and follow up with sites if inconsistencies are found. Data is considered enduring if it is able to be retained for the required time period as specified by the protocol and regulation. Take a moment to think about the steps a monitor should take in order to verify that data is enduring. A monitor verifies data endurance by ensuring that it is stored properly and cannot be destroyed. Electronic records allow data to be stored for long periods of time. Typically, PDFs of case report forms are returned to the site from electronic databases to ensure endurance. Data is considered available if it is ready to be examined at all times during the study and for the appropriate window after study completion. Take a moment to think about steps a monitor should take in order to verify that data is available. A monitor verifies that data is available by checking that records are up to date and accurate, study data is accessible in a timely manner to all appropriate parties, and data is retained for the appropriate amount of time after study completion. Take a moment to think about the following question. What is true regarding monitoring? More than one answer may be correct. A. Monitors should make changes to CRFs as needed. B. Monitors should verify the existence of source documents and their consistency with CRFs. C. Monitors should check for errors related to logic and consistency of study data and clarify illegible and ambiguous data. The correct answers are B and C. Effective monitors should verify the existence of source documents and consistency with CRFs. Monitors should check for errors in CRFs related to logic and consistency and clarify illegible and ambiguous data with sites. The monitor should ensure that any changes to the CRFs and ECRFs are attributable and dated. Monitors should not make any changes to case report forms. This is the site's responsibility. Monitors may ask the site to make changes to the CRFs as appropriate.